Hi everyone! I have some streaming Christmas music for you. So my EP is called Sounds of Christmas Past, and it includes not only my vocal tracks, but also a couple of accompaniment tracks in case you would like to perform them yourself. So Sounds of Christmas Past is available for streaming or purchase on all of the major platforms like Spotify, Amazon Music, and Apple Music. And I'll leave the direct link to it below. I hope I've made something you'll enjoy, and it would mean so much to me if you checked it out. And if you like it, share it with a friend. So, okay, now if you want more details, why Sounds of Christmas Past? Well, it's both because many of the songs are centuries old and also because of the time when I arranged and recorded the pieces. Like so many other things this year, this EP is an exercise in patience and slow progress toward my goals. For many years now, I've wanted to make a full, high-quality Christmas album, and that would, show up in iTunes. And earlier this year, I was feeling kind of discouraged because I was realizing that my dream album just wasn't going to be possible with moving and renovating. And I was listening to some of my older recordings, and I realized that I have actually some really beautiful pieces that were actually worth sharing just as they are. So I've shared most of them before on YouTube, and I'll also link to a playlist of just my Christmas songs. Anyway, these songs I felt weren't really polished enough to actually make an album of them that would go on iTunes. And also I just didn't really know how to go about getting my music other places, and that felt really daunting to me to try to figure out. But this year I took the time to actually figure that out, and how to make my music available for purchase and streaming, and I decided to just start with these songs. And thanks especially to friends like Jamie, Getty, and Z and Leslie for sharing your knowledge with me. So I recorded the songs on this EP over a decade ago. And Patapan was actually only the second arrangement I ever did, I think, that I ever recorded, and I had really primitive gear and space and recording skills at the time, but I think it turned out pretty well, and it's enjoyable. And the thing that's interesting is that all of them, I believe, were recorded while I lived in Italy, and they're so influenced by who I was at the time, psychologically, creatively, vocally, and I felt that was finally worth sharing. So I also decided to share two of my arrangements as accompaniment tracks, Sing Me Now of Christmas and Go Tell It on the Mountain. And I often have trouble finding interesting accompaniments, and I thought other people might be in the same situation, so if you like mine, please feel free to use them for your performances. I know that they're available to download through Apple Music and Amazon Music. So I have a pretty big imagination of what I want my work to be or what it can be, and what I'd like to create, and there's so much more I can imagine for these songs and for all the work I'm doing this season, actually. But I am sharing them with you now as they are, enjoyable arrangements of pieces of my own life history, progress, not perfection, and I'm hoping that they'll make your season brighter. So thank you for all of your support and encouragement. It really means so much to me. I appreciate you, and I hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas!
Gold and myrrh they took their gifts of greatest price. There was narrow stable, so like paradise. Sing we Noel, the King is born Noel.